What's going on, y'all? This your boy, Chris Simmons, coming to you with another podcast episode on this special episode with another special guest all the way from Brooklyn, New York. You already know what it is. She is a wellness coach and a highly self-motivated individual
A
who is
Herbalife
striving,
wellness
who
coach.
is striving to better herself every single day. So it's funny how I found this girl on Instagram. I always like to follow motivational people. Always love to follow fitness people, as you know, because I'm into fitness myself. And I saw her page, I was just kind of curious, you know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of curious, like, what type of content she got. And as soon as I clicked on a reel, I think it was a reel or some whatever it is, some type of video. It has some motivational speakers in the background, which I love listening to motivational speakers. Once it had the Les Brown voiceover in the back, I was like, all right, hold on, let me reach out there, let me see what she got going on. So that's how we came in contact. I'm glad that she was able to reach back out and agree to do this today. And so, I just love having highly motivational people on my podcast, which is what I got today. She is on a mission to strive to better herself every day through fitness. And she's also trying to help others achieve that goal as well through their fitness journey. So without further ado, let me introduce y'all to a special guest, Miss Jennifer. What's going on with you, girl? How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. Everything's good. Thank you. And you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good, Now, did you get your workout in today?
You know it.
Okay. Okay.
I do
So,
not skip a workout.
all right. So you say you work out. I think when I talked to you yesterday, I think, was it yesterday or was it 2 days ago? Was it
No,
yesterday?
I think it was 2 days ago.
2 days ago. So when I talked to you 2 days ago, um, shoot, I'm drawing a blank. I forget what I was going to ask you. Oh yeah, when I talked to you 2 days ago, did I ask you if you were a morning person or a evening person? Like, when do you usually work out?
So I like to work out in the morning just because I like to really you know, get my day started. Like honestly, I feel like when you work out in the morning, it really makes you excited. It gets you ready for your day. So I feel like it really gives you that energy to do whatever you need to do throughout the day.
Okay. All right. So now let me ask you this question: How early? Like, I want to see how early do you work out?
Well, I don't really be going to the gym at 7 in the morning, but
Oh man.
I'll be going at 8. I'll be going at 8.
Well, I mean that ain't really that big of a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like that's only like an hour after me, honestly. So that's still
Yeah,
that's still early.
I honestly go at 8 or the latest at 10. But I don't be going
Right.
in the afternoon because
Right.
it gets packed and I just honestly I don't really like it.
Right.
Doesn't really fit into my schedule.
You know what? I think me and you, we have that common thing where we both don't like to work out in the afternoon. And I've done it a few times. I used to do it. I never really had a set workout routine back then because I used to go at different times. Maybe I go in the morning one day, the afternoon. I think I worked out as late as like 11, 12 o'clock at night. But I just think that working out in the morning, it kind of, like I said, gives you that energy throughout the day. Um,
Exactly. It gets you started.
right. Now I did find a different gym that I go to up here. I used to go to like the little campus gym at my school, but
Hmm.
I would used to have to wake up at like 5 in the morning because, with the campus gym versus the gym I go to now, the gym I go to now is 24 hours. So I don't have to necessarily wake up early, even though I still do. But with the gym that has restricted hours,
Right.
from like 6 to 10, everybody trying to get in there. And it's like sometimes
Yeah,
if
it
you go
takes
past
time.
8, it's packed. You feel?
Mhm.
Because I know, like you said, you say you in college, so I know what I'm talking about. So I know when you
Yeah.
go past about what 9, 10 o'clock, it starts flooding in there. You
Yeah.
can't even.
Honestly, by 11, it's already it's too many heads there.
Right. So you don't like working out with a bunch of people in the gym. You like it when it's quiet.
Yeah. I mean, I be blasting motivational speakers in my ear,
Okay.
but I don't know. I feel like when I see too many people in the gym, I just feel like claustrophobic. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I can't even stretch.
Now,
There's
now,
just too many people.
now, when I did, so I used to work out with this one person, and she was telling me how she don't like to work out when there's a lot of people in the gym because she has gym anxiety. Now, would you say you have gym anxiety, or just you just like having that space? Like,
No, I don't think I have gym anxiety. I think I just like my personal space.
okay,
And especially I like to like feel comfortable. Like I feel like if too many people are around me, I really can't focus on what I'm doing because it's just like so many people are moving here, so many people are moving there. And I'm just like, it's so much going on.
that's. I think that was probably the first. I've never heard that one before, but I guess
No,
like
I just feel
I
like
guess,
too
huh?
much movement is like it distracts me.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I thought you be in the zone. I thought you had your headphones in. I didn't know you was
Yeah,
even
but
paying
like when
attention.
it's like too many people, like for instance, oh, like this is a perfect example. Like when I'm running, I do not like when someone's running next to me.
What?
Why? I don't
What?
know.
Bro, like why? Hold on. First of all, why is it your business to see what they're doing?
It's not my
What,
business. It's just so like, and especially like a lot of people they be forgetting to put deodorant on. And it's just,
but
it
you
gets
ain't but hold on.
disturbing.
But you ain't there for them though. You there for you. So
No, I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying it like
but it sound like though.
it's no, it does not. No, it does not.
So if I were to come by, if let's say if it was me and and that was the only treadmill open and it was right next to you.
No, if it's the only channel open, it's fine. But I don't like when someone like goes right next to me when there's so many other spots available. Like that's one thing that irks me.
Really?
Cause it's like if there's space on the other side, just go over there. you
So
know.
if they were to
But
get
it's
on next
nothing
to you,
bad. Like I'm not saying like I don't like people in the gym. Like I go to the gym with a lot of people. Like people be in the gym, I be in there. I be focused. I still get my workout done. I just prefer honestly like when I get my own apartment, I want that apartment to either have like that gym, for like the people that live in the building, yeah, like gym access, or I'll probably just do my little gym in my apartment.
yeah,
But
no,
yeah.
I got one. Our apartment, the apartment I'm in has a gym, but it don't have enough weight. So that's why I just got a membership at a gym that's like about 10 minutes away from the apartment, because it got more weight. Like the dumbbells only go to like 50 pounds, which, for you, that may be enough. But for me, I'm like, bro, I'm curling that. Like if
And
I'm
you
trying
know
to
what's
do.
crazy? I'm a very social person. I'm a social butterfly. But when I'm in the gym, I'm not so social. I don't know why. I just like I'd be like so focused in my head that like I swear if someone even says hi to me, like it doesn't process until like a minute and I'm like, oh hi, I'm sorry.
Oh, so you one of them people that don't like it when people approach you at the gym?
No, it's not like that. It's just I be so focused on what I'm doing
Okay.
that I block out everything that's literally like in my
But you're
view,
not,
my
but you're
perspective.
not like one of those people, like if somebody were to say what's up,
No,
you wouldn't be like, oh, I'm not interested. I'm trying to work out. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't
no,
like
I'm
that.
not. No,
Okay.
I'm not mean. I'm really nice actually.
Well, I'm just curious because like I know there's people like that though. You know what I'm saying? Like there's people that are like, don't talk to me at the gym. I'm like,
No,
bro,
that's not
like,
me.
you
No,
know what
that's
I'm saying? I just want to make sure you weren't like that. You feel me? Because
no,
like,
that's not me at all. I just be so focused that like words don't process in the moment. I'm just like, oh, I'm so sorry. What did you say?
yeah,
Because I just be so focused.
because ideally, I ain't gonna fake. Like sometimes I'll be, my eyes be like wandering. Like I know you be focused sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it just be on like it just be on times where I'm resting, like when you do a set, you rest sometimes, I'll be looking around a little bit, it's kind of just scouting for real. Cause, ideally, and I told my boys this, I said, they asked me, they said, Chris, like, what's your type? You know what I'm saying? They're like, what's your type? I said, I love a girl who go to the gym because they just show me, that they disciplined, highly motivated. There's a lot of things that people miss, when they go to the gym. And I feel like for me, that's the best place to meet somebody for real. Like, it don't even have to be like the opposite sex. It could just be a friend, honestly, because, you looking at just their characteristics, their character traits and stuff like that. A lot of people, they'll find somebody like, ooh, they look good, he look good, she look good. But for me, it's more like, I notice you, especially if you go the time I go and I see you there consistently, you got some discipline. You highly motivated, disciplined,
I
persevere,
got the
all
mindset.
that. Exactly. So that's what attracts me. That's what really, attracts me to people who go to the gym is, that mindset. Cause it's like,
Yeah.
you don't have to do it. You have a choice. You don't have to go to the gym. It's just something that you feel like it will help better you in terms of going out and achieving what you want to achieve in life. So that's one thing that attracts me about people who go to the gym. So I just thought I would just say that for real. But how many days you work out? About
So when I was still in school, because right now I'm on break, I was going 5 times a week and I was resting 2 days since I had like so many stuff to do, like, catch up on homework or assignments or study, et cetera, et cetera. So I would only work out like 5 times. But right now I have a goal, which is to really like lose this belly fat. So I've been going to the gym 6 times a week for right now.
okay, all right, I see.
You're gonna
So,
stay like that? I don't think so. I think I'm most likely gonna go back to 5 days once my last semester begins. But for right now, like for this break, like I wanna like hustle for that, like for that goal. So I'm going 6 times a week right now.
okay, all right. Hey, that's
And you?
awesome. Well, I do. So, okay. So I got a unique routine. So,
Oh,
so I go Monday. So I go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I took the day off. So today's Thursday. So I took the day off, had a rest day. Then I go Friday. So that's 4 days a week. And then on Saturdays, I incorporated some yoga. So Saturdays is stretch
I want
day.
to start yoga. There's two things I want to start. I want to start yoga and I want to box. I really want to learn
Oh,
how to box.
oh, come on, girl. I think God is good all the time. I think God literally just brought me somebody that is just like me, because that's something that those are two things I love. Now I do yoga at this studio up here in Kent, so I go every Saturday. Like, it's phenomenal. Like, I definitely recommend you need to try that. Like, I recommend
But
everybody
yoga.
try this. Yoga, I'm telling you,
I
like,
used to do yoga. I mean, like in school, like when was it? I think it was middle school. We used to do like yoga, but when you at that age, you don't take nothing serious. So I didn't really take it serious. But now, like, I want to do yoga more just because, like, I really want to start being like a little bit more flexible. Like one, that's like something that I personally want to achieve, like more flexibility and just more like of a peace of a mind, right? Like just to have that like moment to yourself
yeah.
and to just be at peace with yourself.
Well, I can definitely vouch for that, because I was like you. Like, I started like, when I was playing sports. I know, like, our football coach brought in this yoga instructor, and of course, like, when you in high school, you ain't really like, you just kind of just there going through the motions. But
Yeah.
I really wanted to try it again, because I've always been tight. Like, I've had hip issues, hamstring issues, and so I've tried physical therapy. I've did all this other stuff, but I think yoga was really the solution. Just being able to stretch out, become more flexible is really beneficial. Like you said, it gives you a peace of mind,
Mm-hmm.
because, you really practice your breathing and you're just trying to center yourself. When you do yoga, they got the relaxing music on. I mean, you
Yeah,
just
it's just like
really in a
a
state of peace. Yeah. Exactly. So I definitely, like I said, definitely recommend you get back into it. You know, I don't know if you got a studio. I'm sure there's probably plenty of studios in Brooklyn that you can go to and, you know,
Yeah, I'm
take
definitely
some
gonna check
yoga.
that.
Yeah. So I would definitely incorporate that in your routine because it's helped me in my lives because I do a lot of strength training throughout the week. So yoga definitely has helped me, you know, perform better in the weight room. So definitely recommend. And boxing, I actually did boxing. So I had a I call him my cousin, but he really ain't my cousin. You know, we're just really close to this family. Like I got like this cousin who was actually an amateur boxer. I think he still boxes. I have to
Wait,
ask him.
what is that amateur boxer?
Huh?
Like what kind of boxer is he?
I think he's like an amateur like boxer. So like he's not
What's
like,
that?
huh?
What's that?
That's like is he explained it to me. I forget what he was saying, but like he does like fights. He does like these like fights, like these local fights and stuff like that. Not like anything like professional or anything. He's just like, you know, trying to just get a feel for it, I guess. Like he's doing it competitively, but it's not like he's on that pro type level.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, he was actually an amateur boxer. And I remember like when I visited him in Houston, they had like this boxing gym right by their house. And so I went over there and I'm telling you, if you having a bad day and you just want to just
Yeah.
relieve all stress, take it out on the bag. Don't take it out on the person. See, I'm telling you, like this gym literally had like 9 like stations and it had like different types of bags. And literally we had the gloves on and we were just, you know, doing uppercuts, you know, jabs, hooks, doing some core work because boxing is a lot of core and cardio. So it was a phenomenal workout. So boxing, definitely vouch for boxing. I've been trying to find a boxing gym, but most of them got taken out because of COVID. So
Yeah.
I'm
Really, really has affected us.
yeah. So if you like I said, if you trying to do boxing, I definitely like I said, I would recommend
Yeah.
boxing as well because boxing is the thing to do, especially if you want to, you know, get your cardio up, you know, strengthen your core, you know, or just, you know, if you really into it, it's a great way to, you know, learn self-defense because, you know, somebody trying to come up on you, you know what I'm saying, hit them with that 1-2, like, you know what I'm saying, boom, boom. You feel me? So yeah, boxing, phenomenal, phenomenal. Got to get back into it myself, but yeah, boxing, yoga, definitely one of the 2 best things to do in your exercise routine.
Yeah,
So
I really want to incorporate those.
yeah, most definitely, most definitely. But yeah, okay. So now I want to get into some of these questions. I don't know how much time I'll have to ask you all these questions, but you know, this is just gonna be more about getting to know you because you know, I know we had a conversation earlier this week and you were telling me how you were on this fitness journey. You told me that you were at a starting weight that you know it was not where you wanted to be, and
Mhm.
so you definitely have worked really hard to get to where you at now. You said you dropped about what, about 40 pounds, is that what you
30,
said?
33. Like I
33
think
pounds.
now it's like 35.
35.
Probably a
All
little
right.
bit more.
all,
Yeah.
all right. So then, okay, so let me ask you this. So how did you get started? So like for those, you know, who may be trying to get on this fitness journey, because I know 2020, the new year's about to roll in. I know everybody gonna talk about going to the gym. So first of all, how did you get started on this journey? And you know, what kept you going on this fitness journey?
So I started because I started feeling like very insecure towards like myself and my body. Like sometimes like I would have like those moments where like I would delete all my pictures on Instagram
Oh man.
because
Oh
because
man.
I didn't feel like good, like in my own skin.
Mm.
And then what really like knocked it off was my 21st birthday because I would want to take pictures
Oh.
and like the angles they weren't hitting and
Oh.
I just felt so insecure, like it just
Right.
wasn't for me. So that February I started going to the gym like crazy, like 6 times a week. but I didn't really like know how to eat, right? I didn't know about nutrition at all. Like I didn't know how to balance on my meals. I didn't know like I needed to be having a higher protein intake. Like I just didn't know a lot of things. And I was just thinking that 80% of my results was the gym and 20% was the food. And it's reverse, right? Like I don't know, like I just wasn't really in the mindset of like, yeah, if I want this body, I'm gonna do a whole 180 in my life, meaning I need to eat well, I need to cut things out, I need to have a healthier lifestyle until I met this nutrition. And that's like when my life went a 180, like when I started incorporating this amazing nutrition into my life. I like, like it changed me. Like it changed me because I know how to eat. Like I eat the things that I love, even like throughout the day. Like I don't starve myself. I used to starve myself in the aspect of like, not like that, but like in the aspect of like, I would only eat like twice a day. But it was because I would wake up late, like it was just too many things. Like I was lazy before. I used to wake up late. I used to sleep too much. Like I had no motivation, no drive. And I feel like my life has changed because this nutrition came into my life and I literally just been, like I have a motivation, and what that is to get better, right? To get better, like to get to where I want to be. And even if I'm there, to maintain that, to still keep going and to just feel better like as I am now.
So, okay, so was your motivation to look good on the gram, or was it like, okay, like I need to just
No,
do
the
this?
motivation was to look good for me
There you go.
because I felt insecure. The reason why I said that I deleted all my pictures on Instagram was because it was showing my insecurity. Like, it came to a point in where like I didn't even want to post even a picture or even to have a picture there. And I'm not saying that social media is important, but I'm saying like I like social media. I'm always on social media, as you can see. Like it's something that I like to do. Like many people like to do it, many people don't like to do it, but it's something that I enjoy and I have fun with. So me, like just being insecure back then, to not even like post a picture, it said a lot towards me because I'm just like I wasn't comfortable with myself. And like even like outside of like just you know the media, like I would just feel insecure like going out. Like I was like, oh my gosh, like I have nothing to wear when I would have so many clothes, but it was because I didn't like how I looked in them. So yeah.
Okay. I like that. You know what I'm saying? See, when I was sitting here listening to it, at first you're like, man, I deleted all my pictures. I didn't like the angle. I was like, oh man, because I was sitting here, I was like, man, because I do the series on live. I do Know Your Worth Wednesdays because, I feel like, a lot of that value, a lot of that worth, and I'm not saying you do this, but I know like I've noticed how a lot of people will define who they are based off their pictures. And, I feel like with you started to realize that, it's not the pictures that gives me value. It's not the angle of the pictures that gives me value. Is me,
Yeah.
and I feel like you kind of came to a wake-up call and said, you know what? I'm not taking care of me. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do to better myself. Let me make this transformation, which is very inspiring. And I'm sure like when people hear your story, man, they'll probably feel like, man, like, this girl really found that motivation to get it together. And, just looking in the mirror and saying, you know, I don't like where I'm at. I don't like the habits. I don't like the way I'm going about my life. So I'm gonna go change it. And a lot of people don't realize that it starts with them. It starts with looking themselves in the mirror and saying, am I happy with where I'm at? And you can always change that. You have the ability to change it. You got to have enough self-motivation to be able to change whatever it is that you want to do with your life. Because nobody's going to tell you. Nobody's going to tell you how to do it. You got to figure out how you're going to do it and you got to figure out the action steps that's going to take in order to get there. So I really do applaud you on this journey, and I'm sure it's still continuing to go as we speak. So hopefully, hey, I'm rooting for you all the way. Like I'm rooting for you. Now what's your ultimate goal? What's your ultimate goal? Like what do you hope to, accomplish here, going forward as in this journey?
I honestly just want to lose my belly fat mostly
Mhm.
and tone my arms, and eventually, like once I lose the fat that I need to lose, then I'm really gonna be building that muscle, which is like, my legs, my glutes, and yeah.
Okay. So for the audience that don't know, describe what your workouts looking like as of right now. Like like what type of workouts did you do to help you lose some of that fat?
So, I would always go to the gym in high school. Like, do I have like a specific routine? Do I like work on a specific muscle? No, because I'm not really focused on building like really, really, like building that muscle. I'm not really focused on that right now. I'm just focused on losing the fat. So I do cardio like before and after my workout, and depending on the day, like I would do leg day 3 days, and then just do like my core, like ab workouts, and back and arms like the 2 other days. Honestly, it really depends on my mood. Like I don't really have a routine yet, in the sense of like, oh, so I work on this muscle this day, like I do quads and like my legs this day. Like no, I just work out. I really work out and I have fun, if that makes sense. Like I don't see the gym to be something like, oh, like I have to do this and this and this and this. No, I go to the gym, I do some cardio, then I'm like, all right, I want to work on my back. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna work on this machine, I'm gonna work on this machine. Like I don't feel like the gym is homework. I feel like the gym is something like to release all the stress that I have, or just to release like my emotions, or just to release like any type of thing that's holding me down. And that's why I go to the gym.
All right. Well, I see you. Hey, look, whatever works for you, and this is what I tell people. I say, whatever works for you. Everybody has different training styles. Like I told you in the beginning, I'm more into strength training. So I do a lot of lifting. Like I split my workouts up into segments. So for me, Mondays is what I call National Chest Day. So I'm hitting the chest hard, I'm hitting the back,
Yeah.
Tuesdays is leg
Like,
day.
yeah, like I do that, but not like in the sense of like, let's say for you, you're probably like more,
Right.
specific. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm more like, okay, I want to do cardio.
Mhm.
Like for instance, let's say today I did legs day and I did glutes. So tomorrow I'm gonna work on my arms and my back. Like I'm not really in the sense of like, okay, so tomorrow I'm gonna work on triceps and just my back, or maybe like the other day just glutes and just the quads. You know what I mean? Like I'm not in that phase yet. Like I'm not there yet. I'm more like, okay, I want to lose this fat. I'm just gonna do cardio, but I also don't want to be flappy. So I'm still, incorporating,
Don't worry about that,
you know what
girl.
I mean? Like I'm still incorporating exercises that are gonna help me tone while I burn that fat, because we're always burning fat. Like that's like, no, you're always gonna be burning calories. You're always gonna be burning fat, but it depends on like how you eat, right? Because if you burn fat but you have a higher protein intake, then you're most likely gonna build muscle.
So then that leads me into my next question. As you mentioned what you eat and nutrition, what are some of the favorite meals that you eat throughout the week? Um,
So I really love salmon.
okay, all right, all right. We off to
Salmon
a good
is
start.
like, I love salmon.
Now, do you eat spinach?
Spinach, not really.
Oh man,
Not really,
good,
but I do
good,
eat like green peas. I eat
good.
I love vegetables like broccoli and stuff.
Okay, all right.
But have I I actually started really liking zucchini. I actually never used to like zucchini, but I feel like the more you change your eating habits, the more your taste buds change. So yeah. But do I like spinach? Yeah. But do I like eat it like on the regular? No.
Man, I love spinach. Now that's one of my favorite vegetables. I had it in my omelet this morning. So I made me a homemade omelet with spinach, bacon, tomatoes, and onions in that boy. And I put some
What type
little
of
cheese
bacon
on
do
top.
you eat? Do you eat turkey bacon?
I eat, well, if I'm gonna eat bacon straight, yeah, turkey bacon. But in my omelet, I put like bacon bits in there.
Mm,
But I'm more of a turkey bacon and turkey sausage. I actually made that transition last year because I used to eat a lot of beef red sausage, and I used to eat some that regular fatty turkey, or not turkey bacon, but just like that regular pork bacon with all the
mhm.
grease on it. But I personally like turkey bacon and turkey sausage. Um, and I've been eating a lot more lean meats as well. Like I used to eat a lot of like red meat, used to eat a lot of burgers. Like my mama tell you, like I used to always order a burger. Every restaurant we went to, I ordered a burger. But I've been trying to eat more lean, proteins, chicken, a lot of chicken.
I honestly eat more seafood now
Uh
than I eat like meat. Like I still eat steak. Like I don't really like do the whole what type of meat I would consume. I would just like eat less meat. Like I would eat more like fish. I would eat more salmon, shrimp, crab, But yeah. I love food, so I
right.
love like chicken and meat and all the good stuff.
Now, are you one of those folks, one of those people that like track your calories, or you just kind of generally assume that you eating what you're supposed to be eating?
No, I balance on my meals.
Okay.
So in the morning, like I would have my shake and then I would have a snack. Like, so I time my meals. So it's like I eat every 3 hours. Like, so I don't count my calories because I personally think, this is my personal opinion, I feel like you shouldn't be living off a number. Like in my personal opinion, like I feel like you should eat what you want to eat, but you need to know how to eat it. Like, and what does that mean when I say that? So for instance, let's say you want barbecue chicken, right? You could still eat the barbecue chicken, but you can't eat like you can't use the same sauce that you would usually use. Like, like it has to be lower in sodium. And it's just like the most important thing is like how you're substituting the ingredients in the food that you want to eat. Like for instance, I don't use adobo anymore. I would use, to do my chicken, I do my sofrito. Like, do you know what sofrito is?
No, I
So,
never heard of that.
okay.
You said
like
so frito.
so yeah. So sofrito is basically like so this is how I do my sofrito. Like I put onions, I put cilantro, I put a little bit of vinegar, I put hold on,
Yes,
I'm
cilantro.
forgetting.
You said
Like
cilantro. Like I heard
cilantro,
that accent come
onions.
out.
Wait, hold on. Onion, cilantro, vinegar, and garlic. Like one, like two little thingies, like two teeth, I think it is. Well, like whatever. The two little things of garlic, and you smash it, and then you put it in the blender, and then I put a little bit of the sofrito, that's sofrito.
Wait,
And
wait, wait,
then
wait, wait. I'm still trying to figure out what is sofrito. How you say?
that
Am I
I
saying
just
it?
told you,
So.
that's sofrito is like a mixture of like, it's like a sauce, but
Oh,
it's
see,
a
I was like,
homemade,
what?
it's a homemade like sauce, but it's
Oh,
more of a like of a seasoning. It's a seasoning, right? Because it's garlic, it's onion, it's cilantro. It's like you can't obviously drink that or anything. You can't just have that. Let's say you make the chicken and you pour it on that. That's nasty. No, that's to cook, like to give you those ingredients in there.
because
You understand?
I was trying to figure out what you were saying. I'm like, what? I'm like onion, garlic, so
Listen,
cilantro. I'm
so
like, huh?
so I blend all that together and then I put that, and then I put a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then I put cooking wine. And then if you want a little bit of barbecue sauce, you can. But instead of using adobo and sazon and all these other things that are already, I'm not trying to say like they are like artificially 100% made, but they're just like pre-made, and it's not really healthy to be seasoning your food with pre-made things just because you don't know how much salt they put in it. You don't know how much, ingredients that they put in it. Like with the sofrito, you do it yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you know what you're putting in it. And then all you have to do is just measure your salt, measure your pepper. And the cooking wine is literally like less than 100 calories. I think it's 70, 60, 80 around there. And it gives you that, that good taste. And if you want a little lemon on it, you spring a little lemon. But that's like that's what I've been doing like with my chicken. And if you want like barbecue sauce, you just put a little bit of barbecue sauce on top and you just spread it around, and there you go, you have barbecue chicken.
All right, Chef Jen, I see you, girl. So you be making like homemade meals and stuff, or you just like,
Yeah, I've been making homemade meals. Like in school, it'd be hard for me. Like
right.
in the beginning of the semester, I was meal prepping, but then I lost track because I just had too many things going on. I worked 2 jobs when I'm on campus.
Okay.
And I, just me trying to stay with my meal plan, me trying to stay consistent with the gym, the 2 jobs. Then I have classes all day, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Well, I used to, because that was my old schedule, but it was just too many things going on. So yeah.
All right, now that's what I'm talking about. Home cooked meals. So frito.
Wait,
I might have,
but do you know how to cook, or you don't know how to cook?
Girl, what you, girl, you better ask somebody. You already know I'm a professional chef. Come on, somebody.
Oh, that.
No, I'm just playing. No, I be cooking homemade meals. Like, you can ask my roommates. I be see, I'm a believer of fresh, not frozen. I don't like
Yeah,
I
me
get my
either.
stuff, like when I get chicken. I know my roommate, he like the frozen chicken from Walmart. I said, bro, man, I want the fresh breast, you know what I'm saying? The ones with the blood on it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want no frozen stuff. Like, I'm a believer in fresh. So, I cook, I'll cook pork chops, I'll cook, fresh chicken, I'll cook stir fry, for breakfast. I cook myself breakfast every morning. I cook, with eggs, I cook turkey bacon, I think I'll cook like spaghetti. I cook a lot of things. Like, I'm a variety. I can try it. Like, whatever I put my mind to, that's what I'm cooking. So, I love chopping up fresh vegetables, fruits. I love, using spices. I'm gonna tell you something right now. Like, I've only been cooking for like a little over a year, but I think I got it down. You feel? I've gotten it down. So you already know your boy be in the kitchen cooking some of his meals, because if I'm gonna work out and I'm gonna put my body through all that, I need to eat good. Even if it's a little bit more expensive, I'd rather take care of my health, put what's right in my body, versus looking at the price and be like, well, I can get this frozen, but I want it fresh. Because fresh is the best. Come on, somebody. Fresh is the best. Come on. So yeah, to answer your question, I do be cooking. So
that's good.
I'll be cooking 5-star meals. So you already know. So I might have to send you a meal kit or something like that up there in Brooklyn. You might have to try it out. You feel? You feel? But yeah, all right. So I know we're starting to run a little short on time, but so I will, wrap it up with these final 2 questions. So I noticed that you are a part-time wellness coach. At least that's what it says on your bio, and that's what you advertise yourself as.
Part-time Herbalife wellness coach.
Yep. So why don't you explain what is that? And what type of message are you trying to spread to whoever you work with? Because I'm assuming you work with clients or whatnot. So
I have clients.
Yeah. So just explain to us what is that? Like, what do you do with that?
Okay, so this company is a nutritional company. We basically implement the nutrition into our daily lives. So for instance, my breakfast is a meal replacement shake and it's 200 calories and it has all the nutrition that a meal should have, right? And since like for me personally, like I'm always rushing. I'm always rushing in the morning, like either get to class, get to work, or just trying to get to the gym on the time that I want to get to the gym. So I just feel like the shakes are amazing for me. Like I know they're amazing for my clients too, because you know they're loving their journey. So one is easy to make. Two, it gives you all the nutrition that you need in a meal. Three, you can also it's not only like one way to consume this nutrition. You could make it into waffles, you can make it into pancakes, you can make it into oatmeal, and all of these things, they're delicious, but they're in a healthier alternative because you're consuming like vitamins and minerals that we're supposed to be consuming instead of eating a bacon, egg, and cheese in them every morning, maybe because that's what I used to do. Or like you know, me being Hispanic, I would have like eggs with onions and sausage, not turkey sausage, you know, beef sausage with, or even sometimes pork sausage with beans, with fried cheese, with sometimes fried salami. Like I would eat heavy, like, cause you know, honestly, I just feel like growing up in my Latino community, we just, you know, we love food and we love food that has real good sazon, you know what I mean? And it's
Ooh,
just like food.
you said sazon. What is that?
So sazon is like what we season our foods mostly. Like have you ever heard of Goya?
I don't know what you talking about.
No? Okay.
I'm
Well,
like, you
Goya
probably get
is
a little too cultured for me. I don't even know what you're saying.
well, Goya is like a seasoning. It's a type of seasoning, and we Hispanics we use it a lot, and that's one of the things that I don't use anymore in my daily routine. Like, remember when I told you with the chicken and stuff?
Yeah.
So, like, anyways, so yeah, so the nutrition really helps me balance on my meals, and I fell in love with the journey, right? Like I literally lost 35 pounds. I feel amazing, and now I help others do the same. And my message to my clients is literally remembering your why, right? Like, why did you start this journey? Like, why do you want to change? Like, what is your goal? Like, do you want to lose? Do you want to gain? Or do you just want to change your eating habits? Do you want to live a healthier life? Do you want to change your mindset, right? Because being a wellness coach, a part of just, you know, with these products, but it's mostly about my client, right? Like how they feel, like what are they struggling with throughout the day? Like, is it workouts, is it food, is it you know, their energy, right? Because we have this tea that literally gives you amazing energy, and it's not that high on caffeine, and it's healthy because it's tea, it's not coffee, so it's not gonna have all those sugary, and like you don't even need milk, right? You just need water. But that is my message to my clients. And I have like motivational chats. I organize their workouts, their meal plans, and yeah.
All right now. All right. You got it going on with it. All right. I see you, girl. All right. So with all that, I know you, like I said, like knowing you, you know, you do a lot with fitness, nutrition. Now, my last question would be outside of the gym, what do you be doing? Like, what are some of your favorite hobbies that don't take place in the gym, or is it just going to the gym like that just makes your day? Like,
No, so I actually started doing personal development. And what I basically do is that I choose a video of a motivational speaker and I listen to them and I take notes and I reflect on like my life, right? Like where do I want to see myself in 5 years? Like how can, like what are they saying that I could get out of, right? Like, and really analyze within me. Like, oh, like for instance, right? Yesterday I actually was listening to one with my dad, and I don't remember the speaker's name. I think it was Jim Ron, but correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember the name of the speaker, but he said, time management is not what we are supposed to be focusing on. We are supposed to be focusing on prioritizing our time. Why? Because time is endless, right? Time just keeps going. Time doesn't wait for us to decide, hey, I'm going to go to the gym, or time doesn't wait for us to decide, oh, I'm going to wake up at this time so I don't sleep throughout the whole day and just waste my day on doing nothing. Time doesn't wait for us to make a decision, right? It just keeps going. So like that, for instance, yesterday, that really hit me because I'm like I told you, I rush a lot in the morning. So it just makes me feel like I need to be, even though I am already disciplined, right? But I feel like I need to be more disciplined. Like I need to really like tell myself, hey, you cannot take like an hour and 30 minutes getting ready. You need to like step it up because I take forever to get ready. And I feel like it's a bad habit just because, that's precious time that I could be, already doing the things like starting on my day. And yeah, that's like one things that I struggle with outside of just like, just trying to maintain my routine. But to be completely honest with you, I don't really struggle on maintaining like my gym, like my workouts, my eating habits, just because like I honestly fell in love with it, right? It's something that like I'm already getting used to. It's like waking up in the morning. Like it's not something that you drag yourself out of, your eyes are just gonna open regardless, right? So that's how I feel like with this journey.
Man, that was great. That was probably one of the most natural conversations I've ever had on my podcast. Man, that was great. Love hearing this. Love hearing your story. I love hearing your journey. Love hearing everything you're doing. I'm still gonna be rooting for you. Still gonna keep up with you on Instagram, everything like that. Uh, as we come to a close on the show, I just want to just go ahead and just let y'all know to follow Miss Jen on Instagram at Espinoza. Is it Espinoza?
Espinoza
Espinoza. Okay, Espinoza.j. So once again, follow Miss
underscore
Jen on Instagram. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, no. You got a lot going on in your profile. I try to copy it down. So yeah, so you know what? I'll just go ahead and put it in the bio, put it in the link under the description.
Okay.
So it's at ESPINOZA.J _. So if you're trying to follow Ms. Jen on Instagram, there is her Instagram account. And also as well, follow me on Instagram at Disinfecting Your Life. No spaces, no capitals. Once again, follow me on Instagram at Disinfecting Your Life. No spaces, no capitals. I'm also on Twitter. Check me out on Twitter at DISN Your Life 1. Also on Facebook, Disinfect Your Life. Follow my community page, all the latest and greatest. If you had not got a copy of my book, make sure you go check it out. It's on Amazon. Step Towards Your Purpose. That's the title of it. Step Towards Your Purpose. It's been out for almost a month. It's been pretty popular, man. So definitely go check that out. Definitely go check my book out as well. Now I'm gonna do something for y'all, man. Since it is coming close to Christmas, I'm in the Christmas spirit. Now, I don't know if you saw this because I know my camera is up, but it hasn't shown the hoodie that I got on. Step Towards Your Purpose. One of my hoodies, one of my merchandise. I think what I'll do is, if you buy a piece of merch, whether it's a hoodie or a T-shirt, I will throw in a free copy of the book. I will send y'all a free copy, signed copy of my book. So if you go ahead and support the merch, I will give you a free copy of my book because I'm in the Christmas spirit. It's the gift of giving. Okay. It's the season of giving. Come on, somebody. Right. So there you go. So anyway, man, I think hopefully I can get her back on because we can probably continue this conversation. I know she had a time crunch, so I had to cut it short. But like I said, she is more than welcome to come back on. Uh,
Thank you.
I knew a little bit of Spanish. You know, I took Spanish when I was coming up in school. Now I use this phrase, mi casa, su casa. So if
Okay.
your house is how you say it, my house is your house, something like that. But I'm just trying to let you know that, you know, like I said, hopefully this ain't the last time. You can come on anytime, you know, and we can be able to continue to keep motivating people out here. You feel me?
Period.
But anyway, y'all, this your boy Chris Simmons alongside special guest Miss Jennifer, and that's a wrap. And we'll see y'all when we see y'all. Take care. Peace.
Bye.